Hi everyone, welcome back to the SQL tutorial series. Today we're going to tackle question 39. Find all employees who directly or indirectly report to a given manager. We'll use the employees table with the following columns. Employee ID, the primary key. Name means employee's name. Manager ID, which links an employee to their manager. Department ID, department the employee belongs to. Here's the problem. We want to find the employee ID and name of all employees who report to a specific manager. For example, employee ID equals 101. We need to find all direct and indirect reporters up to 3 levels down the hierarchy. Return the result with employee ID in ascending order. Let's look at a simplified sample table and suppose we want all employees reporting to Lex DeHaan, whose employee ID equals 102. The expected output is the following. Notice that some are direct reports like employee ID 103 and 204, and others are indirect up to 3 levels. Now let's go through 3 different SQL methods to solve this problem. Method 1, using left joins. We can repeatedly join the employees table to itself to check up to 3 levels of managers. We start with the employees table as E1. This represents the employee we're testing. Join it with itself multiple times. E2 is the manager of E1. E3 is the manager of E2. E4 is the manager of E3. This allows us to trace the hierarchy up to 3 levels. The where condition checks whether any of these managers, E1.managerID, E2.managerID, E3.managerID, or E4.managerID, equals 101. Exclude the manager themselves, E1.employeeID, not equal to 101. Finally, return all matching employees in ascending order of employee ID. Pros of this method. Easy to understand for small hierarchies. Straightforward when you know the maximum levels. Cons. Becomes ugly and unmanageable if the hierarchy depth grows. Requires rewriting the query if company size changes. Performance can degrade if the table is large with many joins. Method 2. Using subqueries and union. Since the company is small and reporting levels don't exceed 3, we can explicitly query each level and combine results using union. The first select gets all direct reports to 101. The second select gets employees whose managers are in the first group, which is the second level reports. The third select gets employees whose managers are in the second group, which the third level reports. The union merges the results and removes duplicates automatically. Finally, we sort by employee ID. Pros of method 2. Flexible enough for small depth like 3 levels. Uses union so no duplicate employees appear. Cons. Still requires manual nesting for each level. If the company grows beyond 3 levels, you need to rewrite and add more selects. Performance could still be an issue if the hierarchy is deep. Method 3. Using recursive common table expression. This is the most elegant solution, flexible, easy to read, and scales well for hierarchical queries. In this query, anchor member selects all direct reports to manager 101 with level equals 0. Recursive member takes each employee found in the previous step, R. Finds employees whose manager ID equals R.employee ID. Increases the level by 1. Keeps repeating until the level less than 3 condition is violated. The recursion automatically builds the full hierarchy up to 3 levels deep. Distinct removes duplicates. Pros of this method. Most scalable and elegant solution. Doesn't require rewriting if company hierarchy changes. Easy to adjust recursion depth. Performance is usually better for hierarchical queries. Cons. Requires understanding of recursive CTEs. May be harder for beginners. If recursion depth isn't controlled, could cause performance issues in very deep hierarchies. So to recap, we explored 3 different SQL methods to solve the manager reporting hierarchy problem. 1. Left joins. 2. Subqueries with union. 3. Recursive CTE. Use left join if you only have 1 to 2 levels and want something very simple. Use union plus subqueries if levels are few and fixed, but you want a cleaner query than joins. Use recursive CTE if you want a scalable, maintainable, and professional solution. That's it for today's lesson on question 39. Find all employees reporting to a given manager. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this channel. Thank you.